standalone, absolutely perfect, or can join them together. You will see that there's current themes that I run throughout the chapters, which is absolutely exceptional.
It's worth having a go. That one's The Great Show is where you're looking at on that one. So that's The Great Show. From The Great Show, we're going for Fawn. Love this one.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Let's show you the board and the samples, and there's a sample
Of
just down the front
course.
head which has been stitched.
So we've got
amazing.
tender moments, lasting impressions, adorable, and kindness is a strength in disguise. But this is a 4-piece stamp. Look how beautiful and endearing the eyes are. Absolutely incredible. When I showed people yesterday on the Facebook Live, they were like, we thought you topped it with Harold. Do you remember Harold, the little mouse, being the cutest thing in the universe?
No, this is.
Well, hello, let's up our game. Absolutely exceptional. So let me just show you a couple of little samples. These are by Carolyn, and it just shows how you can really adapt and change it. So you can make it quite rustic. You can even take it over to Christmas.
Oh.
It's exceptional. Mix and match together with your different backgrounds, create something imaginative and absolutely stunning.
Right down the bottom in the corner, Ed, on the white, on the tablecloth at the corner. Stunning.
Oh, right at the bottom, the embroidery.
Look at that. I know I only said 2 samples because otherwise we'll be here all day. But
you did, and now you're making 4.
I'm making 4. That is beautiful. All of these you could go down that route with, I feel. All of them. From there, so that is your Fawn. If you want to put that into your pick and mix, you can do. If you want to buy the big bundle, obviously you're going to get it as well. 3 flexible payments. 3 flexible payments of £30 if you're going for that big bundle. It's worth having a think about. Right then. Then we've got a Note of Joy.
Yes. Now, I listen to my artisans. When I do events and things, people say to me, do you know what? I'd love a stamp of this. I'd love a stamp of that. And then what I do is I go away, have a little think about it. Before you know it, I've got a whole mood board going on and loads of things. So this is Notes of Joy, which is your beautiful, gorgeous instruments. I didn't want to pigeonhole you with using that it was only one type of music. So we've got the saxophone, we've got the violin, you've got the acoustic guitar, of course, and say that quickly, and of course your drum kit. Look how they stamp. Crisp, perfect. You've got Music is Life, Notes of Joy, and Happy Birthday in there as well. So let me just show you a couple of little samples. Really, really simple. Beautiful to use, stands alone. You can really go to town with this, but look at this. How much does this look like a Bob Dylan album? Now that's mixed in with previous chapters. So you've got your Big Apple in the background, and of course you've got suited up the character, added that guitar on top as well.
Very niche this is, but it reminds me of Neil Diamond, Beautiful Noise, because he wrote that when he was in New York and he heard the sounds of the carnival passing from his window. That you got on that one. It did look very Neil Diamond-esque.
Yeah, it did a bit, yeah.
So that is your Notes of Joy. From Notes of Joy, we're going to Opposites Attract.
Yes.
This is what you're renowned for.
Yeah, my dollies, yeah. Okay, so this is a 4-piece stamp. You've got 2 different sentiments in there. You've got Opposite Attract, and a sister is both your mirror and your opposite. And of course, the dollies are completely individual. Now, this is exceptional. You can mix them together beautifully. You can use them standalone. You can make it as a whole card. Look, I'm going to town now, aren't I? I'm enjoying myself.
You've gone off script.
I know. He told me I'm only allowed to show 2 samples, but I get excited because they're so good.
For this run too. For the next one, we can do more. So that is Opposites Attract. From Opposites Attract, we move on to your Timeless Beauty.
Okay, so
this is you with a stamp.
Fancy dollies now.
Your Timeless Beauty.
Oh, thank you, my darling. So you've got, you've got True Elegance is timeless. Of course, you've got Elegance is the only beauty that never fades. You've got Beauty and, of course, Graceful as well. You've got her riding on the scooter there, which is fabulous because you can use her standalone. You can use her with the backgrounds included. But then you've got this absolutely, and she fancy.
Because I'm thinking this one you could extend for a beautiful dress. Go with your vintage fabrics and your lines.
But then to mix and match with, for instance, the city lights would be gorgeous. So, of course, use the stamp standalone. But what about mix and matching things together?
My favourites in there.
You love the book, don't you?
Love it.
But again, look how you can add them into previous stamps that we've had on as well and create something fresh and fun.
Is that background coming up over the course of the hours?
It is indeed.
Yeah. We've got a happy hour this hour as well. I'll get onto that very shortly. You look, and that's your Timeless Beauty. From Timeless Beauty, we move on to You're Just
Yeah,
Married.
I do love a wedding card. Don't you love a wedding
I do
card?
like them. Well.
But what I've done here is we've mixed and matched this up. We've got Just Married, Together Forever. We've got Love, Congratulations, and Flowers Just for You. Now, this is iconic. Not only have you got that beautiful car, which you can obviously put characters inside it as well. Think about adding the tin cans at the bottom, that sort of thing. You've also got that floral bouquet that you can use stand alone away from it as well.
I'm thinking your bouquet with the lady we've just seen.
Yeah, at the bottom of her dress.
Oh, no, as a mask.
Oh, yeah.
So mask her out first stamp, so it looks like she's holding it.
Oh, I like that.
So you got that big bouquet around the back that you've got. Let me show you some samples. Once again.
You've got to see that. That's one of mine. So if you want to start mix and matching, my friends, like I absolutely love to, think about great show mixed in with the cars. So look, you just pop her in there and she's ready to go.
Cheeky.
She don't even need a groom. She's out there.
I love it. Look at these.
Have a look inside.
Oh,
this is Carol Ann. You know she likes to spoil us. Oh, it smells so nice. So we've got a lavender bag in there. Now this is actually a YouTube tutorial.
YouTube tutorial?
Tutorial, yeah. So if you fancy having a go at stamping on fabric, go and have a look at the Amala YouTube page and you can have a go.
That smells nice. From there, we then move on to one of the busiest that you've got on this one. One of the busiest. I was like, it won't be busy. My book's going to be busier. No, you're loving City Lights.
I said City Lights. I know, my friends, how much you love this, how much you are dying to put all your incredible dollies in that fabulous cityscape. You've got your iconics in there. You've got London Bridge, you've got your bus, your telephone box, you've got St Paul's Cathedral. You are ready to go.
This is, remember, these are the size of the stamps you're getting. These are stamped out, okay?
Yeah.
So that's the size that you are going to be getting.
Yeah, the platform that I start on when we create these stamps is A5. So these are whoppers.
Look at this one. This would be nice if you've just done the London Marathon.
Yeah.
If you've done the London Marathon, things like this one, it all works. That's cute. Looks like an old school photo. Which one? That one?
Oh, she loves that. Yeah, that's my embossing, and then I've done some ink work.
I like that. It is like sketchy London.
Isn't it?
Loving all these ones. You are loving them too. From there, one of my favourites that you've got.
Oh, let's go on to the book.
Shall we?
Yeah.
This one.
Storyteller.
40% of Storyteller has already gone. It's in second place so far.
Now, how beautiful is this? You've got that beautiful bursting book with the florals. It works great as a background. But not only that, you've got your fabulous hydrangea bookmark to go with.
Loving this one. We've only got 2 more to see, and then you're good to go and order away.
Look how fab it is.
How stunning.
Mix it all together. And this is going to be my first demo as well that I'm going to be creating.
Look at this for a little notelet.
I know, isn't it gorgeous? Now, if you have a look as well after on the bottom, if you didn't catch my pre-party yesterday on Facebook Live, the actual sample right at the bottom, which is the green box, the book box, if you know what I mean, down there. That's a really nice mixture of opposites attract with the book, you see.
Love it, love it, love it. £59.99. Choose any 5, £30 on 3 interest-free flex payments if you're going for all of them. Go on, you can do the next 2. Your trendsetter is where we're going next on this one.
Now, this is iconic because what this is a trilogy of stamps. Not only have you got your 3 different sentiments, you've got bold, brave, beautiful, trendsetter, classic with edge. Don't you love that? I love that. It's so different, so diverse. Then you've got your 3 almost sort of character pieces, if you like. So this could be a background, this could be an additional layer, this could be an insert. You've got your beautiful, even though she's classic, she's got a jumper on, which makes her quite young and fresh, but it's very adaptable as well, I think.
Spy.
You think she's a spy?
With the lamppost just behind her, just, you know.
A bit like, hello.
Hello, hello.
So then we've got the lamppost as well. So with this, what I've tried to sort of envisage is how you can use the 3 different elements to create one panel. Absolutely beautiful. So let me just show you. Look at this. You can make fabulous bookmarks. So of course you can add that panel as well. Use the character standalone. Absolutely incredible. or you can start mix and matching it together. Absolutely sensational. It's a beautiful dolly. I mean, look how you can add them in with opposite. That's with Timeless Beauty. Absolutely stunning, every single piece.
This would work with the London.
Yes.
The old street lamp that you've got there. I want to say as well, there's a telephone box in one of the collections.
Not mine. That was in Tony's stamps by me. But you could mix and match. It would still work.
Tones, they would all work really, really well. We're all friends here.
We're family. It's different.
Then, last but no means least, then you've seen them all. Then is your perfectly paired. That you've got. These boots were made for walking.
Oh yes, they were. Now this is a brilliant collection of 6 stamps. So you've got the 2 iconic legs or feet, if you like. For this one, I love because colouring creases can be difficult, but this will give you the perfect outline. Remember, to colour over the dark lines as well, because then that's where you can obviously blend out. You've got 4 different sentiments, perfectly matched, perfect partner, 2 hearts, 1 soul, and so many shoes and only 2 feet. What a shame.
I like these saying. So let's look at this.
So let's get, I mean, it's can, isn't it? Don't you just love that? So you can repeat stamp. This is one by Shell Bell, absolutely exceptional. Use them obviously together. They work beautifully. Paper piece, look at that. Absolutely adorable. This one's by Karen as well, which is just using a bit of gesso with the black ink. Or you can go watercolour, or maybe you've invested in these incredible backgrounds that Tony had. There is the urban life. These would be absolute perfect. Look at that.
It's worth having a look. Right then, you've seen everything. Oh, excuse me. You've seen everything. So let me give you all the details that you're going to need. So these are your pick and mix. If you want to go for 5, so you can choose any 5 stamps. The details are on your screen now. 841621 is the item number you're going to need. £59.99, £53.99 if you're in the club. 2 interest-free flexible payments of £27. Okay? Just remember that, £27 across 2.
Yeah.
You can then, if you wanted, to go for the big bundle.
Of course.
Of all 10 of them. So you could go for all 10 for 3 flexible payments of £30 if you wanted to go down that route. The choice is yours. Okay,
well,
yes, it's going to take you an extra month to pay.
Have you seen how much it is individually if you go for the whole set?
No, what about
So usually we retail £17.99.
And we've got them on the show for £17.99.
Yep, that's exactly how much, and that's how much we sell them in our store as well. And remember, these are exclusive. This is the world launch. You cannot get these anywhere else yet. £8.99.
£8.99? Just wow.
It's too good to miss. I mean, maybe you are an artisan from Amala and you absolutely love it and you follow my stamps that I have. So you're a collector. What this means is you have been collecting all 32 chapters, which is 320 stamps, which is so exciting. But maybe go halves with a friend.
Yes, that would be nice. It's worth having a little look across these ones. They are absolutely beautiful, is what you're getting across the board on here. £30 across 3 interest-free flexible payments. Now, I bought you this, it feels like last week, but I think it was only yesterday.
I think it was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
No, I had it with Kirk, and it's stamps by me.
Yeah.
I think, was it yesterday we had this team? I was only yesterday. It does feel like a very long time ago that you've got on this one. With the complete collection. We sold out of this individually. We now have a very small amount back in stock. So that lady, and I can't remember your name, I can only apologise, I've slept since then, that wanted one of these on their own to make the envelopes and to make the boxes, we have it back in stock individually. Let's talk about this first. What does it create?
Okay, this is your envelope scoreboard. This can be obviously absolutely exceptional to create your boxes. For me personally, I'm going to lift this up and turn this around. You've got all of your increments, all of your measurements. You know exactly where you're going to begin with this, what your base card is. I've already created a 12 by 12 box very, very simply from this, and it's an ingenious method. And if we get time, I will get to show you exactly how it works, because it's fabulous. You also get your exaggeration bar, so if you are scoring on your 12 by 12s, absolutely incredible. But for me, It's just perfect. It's nice and lightweight. You've got your double punch, which is both of your different edges and your crisp and fold. You've got that scoreboard, and it just makes it so simple. It's fabulous. I love it.
That's not it, though. That is not it.
That isn't
BC
it.
for the details on its own. If you want to go for it's officially limited stock on its own now. You are loving this one. If you want to go for the envelope and box tour individually, £34.99 that you've got. I would be ridiculously quick. If you want it, you desperately need to check out your baskets at this point. £31.49. If you throw it in with your big bundle, that cost will also be split onto 3 interest-free flex payments. But if you want to go for the monthly mega deal, because what a giftable.
Isn't it?
We do not do, to my knowledge, apart from in the smaller stamp form.
Yes.
We do not do large scoreboards.
No, we don't. Exactly. This is 12 by 12, which is absolutely brilliant. It's ready to go. It's so easy. So if you're creating your card bases, if you're creating your envelopes, your boxes, it's exceptional. And it's not only that, you're also getting your clean-up tool.
Yeah.
I love that. To get all the bits out of your die.
With your pokey tool in the end.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
love it.
Two-trick pony.
I absolutely love
you get
this.
one. 3 flexes of £20.10 is what you're looking at, 30, 40, 50. So you could get everything. You could get this whole kit.
Spoil yourself.
And the Amala, £50.10. Well, it wouldn't be 10 pence, but it'd be divided by 3. That you've got. Oh no, it would be £50.10.
Yes, it would. No,
yeah,
it wouldn't.
£50.10 cost 3 flexible payments would get you everything you see here.
Yep.
And would also get you all 10 Imala stamps
Fill your
as well.
boots.
It's worth having a little think about. And you may, I'm not here to spend your money, that's what I do. But you may want to throw in the happy hour that we've got on the show. What are these?
Now, these are your watercolour brushes. These are exceptional. You've got them in an array of beautiful colours. You've got your greens, your oranges, you've got your purples in there. Oh, here we go. I have got some samples. And sometimes you can go quite vibrant with them. These are absolutely exceptional to use. Beautiful, bright bursts of colour. And do you know what I love about them? They're so controlled because you've got that brush edge. They're squeezable as well. So basically what you do is you squeeze the ink and then it comes into the nib and then you can paint from there. You can water it down as well and obviously make it really fluidy and create backgrounds with it as well. Yeah, that's a professional word.
I like it. £9.89 is what you're looking at. If you want to be fluidy, you can be 517117
like this.
is your item number. You give me a bottle of Blue Nun, I'll be fluidy all right. £9.89, 517117 is your item number. Right, couple of updates and we're going over to demo. City Lights individually is now sold out. City Lights individually has now sold out. That you've got this one. What else has sold out? Storyteller has also sold out as well. Your Storyteller now has also sold out. 788, I don't know what I'm doing, it's sold out. We think the next one to go will be Fawn.
Definitely.
That you've got in this one. Sold out. You've got the only way to get them is pick a mix.
Yeah, pick a mix or the whole collection.
The pick a mix and the whole collection. Remember, once things go, they're gone. Okay, so it's worth having a little look at this one that you've got 2 sellouts already. But if you want to go for your City Light or your Storyteller, they are in your big bundles, okay? In your big bundles. Right, then let's do a demonstration.
Let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to pick up Storyteller first of all. Really simply, I'm using the Eureka. It's my favourite platform. And of course, because of the size of my stamps, I have to use a larger platform straight away. So I'm just going to pick this up, really simple. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp it to show you exactly how it looks. It's gorgeous. It really is. It creates so much dimension, so many layers. You can use it in multiple different ways. Use it, you know, because you've got their blackout areas. Always make sure you put at least 4 taps of ink. That's the minimum on blackout areas, yeah. Otherwise honestly, it's true. So, you know when you get full blackout areas like this, if you put 4 taps of your ink on it, usually that's an overall good coverage. So then you haven't got a repeat stamp.
I like it, I like that.
So I will just do a little bit of fingertip dancing on top. There we go. Perfection, instantly.
He's like, it does remind me of an old school
botanical
book.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
You know when you open it and it's got that pictures and it's got all the long words.
Yeah, and you don't know the Latin, and it doesn't matter, but it just looks nice.
It reminds me of one of those.
Exactly. So I'm just going to do a little bit of coloured artwork, but before I start on that, what I'm going to do is actually, should we just move on? Shall I colour? I'm excited.
How as much as we can.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that away because here's one that I was already, but look, let's start making something fancy. So, I've taken my base card, really, really simple, piece of book paper, just accented with my watercolour, the colours reflected on the actual book that I've done. Now, I have proofread it, but you never know, so try not to concentrate on that. Now, what I've done here is I've actually only cut two. One of them I've only coloured around the edge using my inks. Then my final one, I've actually pulled it in slightly and cut off that edge. But what I've done, are you reading the book? What I've done as well is I've embossed, it's Stephen King.
He rolls to the middle of the lawn.
He did.
Hot, sweaty.
Don't read that bit.
Oh! Here he is.
On what day are we on?
Friday, Thursday night.
On a Thursday night.
Rolling to the middle of the lawn, hot and sweaty.
That's a Saturday job, surely.
Wow.
Okay, so what I've done is with the one that I've already previously stamped, and I've just done a little bit of ink work around the edges, I've embossed. Then what I've done is I've taken two pieces of plain cardstock, slightly thicker than the cardstock that I've been painting, and I've just cut round that book to create the same shape. Then what you can do is you can build it up. So I'm just going to show you really, really quickly how to heat emboss on the edge to create those framed, lovely.
It was in the summer. He walked outside with his chopper in his hand and walked to the woodshed.
Oh, I see.
Here he goes.
Honestly.
Well, I never.
It's lucky I'm putting a lovely book on top of this, isn't it?
Isn't it?
So, on the outside of my edge, I am using my ink, but this is my embossing ink. So, this is how, you know, like you get them proper fancy books and they've got the gold leaf edge. This is how you can create that really simply yourself. So, now I will just go straight on with my Eyes Ink gold embossing powder, and what you're going to do is you're going to tap it in because then you will get that lovely edge really, really simple.
Oh, I thought you would have pulled.
No, because if you pull, what happens is it switches across and then it's static, you see. So if you just pop it round your edges, really easy, just that little bit I would see because that was the middle. And then we just pop on the edges as well. I love doing this technique. It's a really simple, but it just looks really fancy. So, oh, please, darling. I love this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick this up with my tweezers. Yes, my tweezers do have hands. And I'm just going to heat emboss around the edges.
Are they from Tiger?
Do you like them?
Yeah.
I love them.
Are they from Tiger?
Do you know what it is?
Where do we get them from?
I just bought mine on the internet. The reason why is because I do a lot of heat embossing, I'm always finding that usual tweezers give me little imprints. And it upsets me that I get these little imprints on my ink from the edge of tweezers.
I'm going to look for these.
So by using the little hands, I think they're actually for children's nurseries, you know, for hand-eye coordination. But, you know, it works for me. I know where I am.
Coming to a Facebook shop very, very soon.
Yeah, you know.
You wait till I find these.
Absolutely exceptional. So, I will just hit, there we go. Do you want a round of applause?
Oh, she's on.
It's the little things, isn't it?
Give yourself a hand.
Oh, I know. Look, tap on the back. There we go. Sorry. It doesn't take much, does it? So now we are going to start layering. So I folded them in half and then I've sculpted them. Then I'm just going to pop some foam on the reverse. Now, my friends, tell me, what ones are you investing in? Are you going for the whole collection?
I'd like to know. 20% of the big bundle has already gone.
That's incredible already.
I don't know how many we had as well.
So then I'm just going to sculpt it again. I'm just going to grab some more foam. The more foam you put on it, you don't want really deep foam. What you want is like 2 mil foam maximum, because then the more layers you put on, the more sort of depth you get with the pages and the shadows that it reflects. So I'm just going to take off my foam pads.
we haven't got foam, could we use glue gel?
Of course you could. You could use glue dots, you could use whatever you preferred. So then, of course, I'm just mirroring that on top. Then my third layer, again, just fold, but this time I'm going to slightly make it more sort of flat on the bottom. Then I will just pull this in on layers. There we go. I love creating these books. I really do.
I like this one.
It's a little bit fancy, but it's worth the effort. It really, really is.
Remember, it's sold out individually. You can only get part of the bundles now.
So now I'm just going to add a little bit of mesh. Do you know what's happened is I've had a good sort out at home. It doesn't happen very often. And I used to make a lot of hats and fascinators. So I've just got Ubers of this stuff, which is great because I'm addicted to using it. So again, I'm just going to add a little bit of texture, I think. Nice. It just gives it that nice. Now this is your mesh type, which is Lauch. So then I'm just going to go in. Now this one's slightly smaller, remember, but I'm going to use that to connect the mesh as well. And look at the depth you will get from that book. On top of this as well, I've also taken one of the violins from the beautiful music notes. Let's make something incredible. With a Marla, you can, and you will instantly feel like an amazing artist.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
It really, really is. Look at the depth that you're getting in
It's fancy, isn't it?
Is.
You'd have to make a box, but it's worth it.
But it wasn't difficult to do.
No, and the thing is as well, if you, remember, as long as you are creating, you can sell as much as you like. So if you're doing summer stands this year, perfection.
It's worth having a look. You can go for all 10. You can go for all 5. The choice is yours, so you want to do this one. Let me give you the details for the one-day special. First of all, you can choose any 5 of the 10 stamps you're currently seeing on your screens. £59.99 is what you're looking at on this one. 841621 is your item number. £53.99 is where you're going, or 2 interest-free flexible payments of £27. You've then got that complete collection, which is all 10 sets that you're looking at here, for 3 interest-free flexible payments of £30. A quarter of the stock has already gone. Once they've gone, they have gone. They will work with previous collections, as you can see from the musical one there, bringing the trumpet player in the background, bringing in the girls with the books that you've got on here. There is so much that you can do with these stamp sets. Remember, you can make to sell as well, should you want to go down that route, or you're going to keep them for yourselves. But they will mix and match with previous collections. These two just here have sold out individually, and they will not be coming back to my knowledge. 425583 is your item number you're looking at on this one. Right then, let's give you some more inspiration when you watch this. Yes, indeed, some more inspiration for you that you've got on there. Right then, let me give you some details of the papers that we've also got on the show, like these ones. These are your Bloom and Grow. 32 pages in total is what you're going to get on these ones. Let me give you a little pick and a flick that you've got across the board. I don't know which way this one should really go. I suppose it doesn't matter. To be perfectly honest, it could grow up, it could grow to the side that you've got. Love that. Absolutely beautiful. Imagine just one of your stamps in the centre there, maybe the City of London that you got all on that. That would be beautiful with the little book flowers that you've got in the middle. Maybe you're going to use these for inserts, maybe you're going to use them for cards, maybe you're going to fussy cut in them, use them for postcards. The choice is yours. That's not it though, because we then sort of move into your backgrounds. So those are more your focal points. Then you look at that. How beautiful. Are these for those inky backgrounds. Maybe you don't like making a mess, but you've always wanted the cardstock to go with it. Well, now you can. Thick cardstock as that as well. For £9.89 is what you're looking at on these ones. Worth having a go. 290615 is your item number. The Busy Bee embossing folder. This was busy when we brought it to you last time. Really, really busy. The depth that you get on this is ridiculous. Once you emboss this through, it is stunning. Imagine this on one of your book pages with that beautiful book, and then you've got the bee in the background that you've got. Would be absolutely beautiful. £8.99. Look at the fur on his head. Look at the detail that you've got on there. You can see every single fluff, every single hair. £8.99. This is your Stamps by Me HD 3D Bumblebee embossing folder. 579655 is your item number. Oh, hello. From there, could go at any time. From there, we've got your happy hour. 25 minutes is what you got to get this happy hour before the price goes on. These are your watercolour marker pens, £9.89. Then, Eureka! I've had an idea. This is your Eureka stamp platform that you got. We don't have it that often on a show, but this has got that smaller scoreboard in there, should you want to go down that route. It is your stamping platform for everyone. This is your sort of craft room in a box and in a bag. It comes with the bag as well. Right then, let's do demonstration.
Oh, yes, let's. Okay, so I'm going to do a real mixture now. You know how much I love mixing my mala up. And, of course, I make myself masks. These are so easy. You get yourself even masking tape. If it's the really thick one, you can use that. Or you can just use adhesive paper or just copier paper if you want. The reason I use the ones with the adhesive on the back is because it's thinner than copier paper, and also it makes it more repositionable, and I can keep reusing it.
If you want repositional masks as well, Barbara Gray's on in the morning, first bright and breezy. No doubt there'll be masks on that show that you could buy into
definitely.
If you wanted to go down that route. There are repositionable and stampable.
Exactly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pop that on first onto my decorative background. Really, really simple. But then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop her over the top again as a mask. So this is from your The Great Show,
yes,
which is that beautiful French lady. She could be a can-can girl. She could be a ringmaster. She could, you know, there's just so much going on. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to position her very, very simply like so. But I'm just going to kick up that bottom bit because I don't want to stamp down there. I don't want that as a mask over that. So I've got her hat. She's ready to go. So on top of this, shall we go?
We're going London.
Let's go London town.
London is London.
It's the place to be.
London.
Have you been to the Paddington exhibition in London?
No.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
What? As in Paddington?
Paddington, yes, of course. Another really great exhibition that's on at the moment in London, obviously it does help because I'm there quite a lot, is the Art of Block. Oh, that's seriously exciting.
Art of Block?
It's art stuff, so art pictures by famous artists, all made out of Lego.
Oh.
It's exciting. So, if you're into Lego, I mean, I love a bit of Lego myself.
I like that.
Have you seen the bouquets they have now?
Yes. That had been Morrison's the other week.
It's just something else, isn't it? So I'm going to pop London on top now. Really, really simple. I've got this great background as well that I just created myself, just mopping up inks. Really, really simple. So again, over the top.
If we didn't mop up the inks, we could use the papers that I've just shown.
Of course, yeah. If you're not a fan of getting mucky fingers, totally understand. This is a great alternative to use them papers, of course. So now, because I'm going over layers, what I need to do is make sure that I've pushed enough. Keep your magnets in position so you can re-ink and go back in if needed. But this is a great way to make a fabulous collection. This is a brand new stamp now by using these 3 different stamps. So it is really, really exceptional. So I'm just going to add a little bit more ink over that top area there. So I would just push, push, push. Super easy. That's much crisper. So now I'm going to take London off. Just pop him over there. It's funny because I can't say it without saying London.
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 Good old London.
It's funny, isn't it?
Candy bullseye. You've gone all
You've gone a Oliver.
You've gone all Oliver on me. Oh, Nancy.
Do you know, I'd love to be Nancy. It's so funny because years ago when my Lots was little, she loves the musical, absolutely, is smitten by musicals.
Back,
and this is hilarious. But, you know, when obviously Nancy, you know, ends, well, basically, because it was Kids Week. We always do Kids Week in London when all the theatres have special, like, kids shows on and stuff. And basically, they just opened the door and showed her laying on the floor doing that. It was brilliant. Oh. Yeah, because Lots was like, oh, she's gone. Oh. Yeah. So now I'm repositioning, popping that beautiful Great Show character in there very, very simply, just using your black ink. I'm using VersaFine because it's my favourite ink, but you can use whatever you prefer. But what I'm showing you is how you can start layering this all together. So now I'm just going to take my little mask away, take my stamp off. Now it's time to get the car. So I'm going to take this off now with my mask that's perfectly sat. And this is how you can create amazing scenes. So now I'm going to go straight back into that position that I've got there, already masked off perfectly for myself. So you can just make sure that it sits gorgeously in. And then I will just use a white gel pen to accentuate on there very, very simply. I've also stamped out and previously coloured the lamppost from Trendsetter.
Like these.
So look at this.
How they all work together.
Look, how unique is that?
Oh,
It's so clever, isn't it? So diverse. And if you've not tried mix and matching things together, have a little go. You will love it. It's great fun. It really, really is. So I've just got to pop on my old lady glasses because this is what happens these days.
I like them.
I'm refusing. Oh, they're filthy. I'm refusing to go, you know, bifocals or verify. I'm not ready. You know what it is? I'm just not ready.
No, that's fine. You do you.
So now I have to keep changing my glasses like a real old lady.
Never.
And then I'm like, where are my glasses? And so it goes, on your head, Mum.
Never. You're not old. You're only as old as you feel.
Well,
age is just a number.
This is true. Very true. So even though every year it's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, but you know. You're young and trendy.
Oh, well, I like to think so, but I'm not really.
You are.
It's funny, my Lots told me that finally, Mum, you're growing into your middle-aged personality.
Oh.
No, I know, it's funny, isn't it? So on here now, I'm just adding a tiny little bit of white. Now, I know my white gel pens are not in stock. I'm so sorry. But this makes a big difference. So now I can just go back in, add that colour in. Nice. And now look at this. This has become something completely brand new.
You don't need a lot with this, I don't feel.
You really don't. You really don't. If you're mix and matching this together, it's really, really simple just to add that little dash of white. Go over the lines as well. These are your shine lines because it's so fancy. I can't stop myself, can I?
Oh, it's fancy.
Oh, it's proper fancy.
Oh, it's fancy.
Do you know what happens? I just turn into like a Tom and Jerry all the time. That's fancy. Oh, happens. It happens. I love it though. It's great. Absolutely brilliant. So now I'm just adding little touches just to create this together. But look how diverse and different. Pull it away from the usual. And why would you? So there we go. I can easily, if I wanted, go over the top, add more colour, more depth. But let's pop this on the card. So let me just check. I've just got a little touch of colour. There we go. Just a tad. There we go. Happier, happier.
Happier.
Happier. So now I'm going to go onto black matte, really, really simply. Then on top of that, I've got, underneath, sorry, I've got that incredible, rich, sort of forest green card base on here. You can see how it all works together absolutely fabulously. So now, on top of this, I'm going to add in that incredible lamppost. And it just gives you so much more dimension. It really, really does. So I'm just going to use my tape runner because I don't want this 3D at all. I want it sort of to weld to the background, but then still pop. And of course, you could decoupage this as well and really make a difference. There we go, my lovelies. Make something different today.
I like that. Like this a lot. £27 across 2 flex payments. What for though? That's for 5 of the 10 stamps that we've got on the show. Now, if you want the Just Married set individually, here come the details for you now. These are the details that you're going to need. 568267 is the item number. £15.99 is what you're looking at on this one. City Lights. Not sold out yet. We had one bounce back.
Just the one?
Just the one. Someone has not checked out their basket.
Oh, naughty.
So that means it's not sold out yet.
That
you've got £14.39 is what you're looking at for this one. 159754 is your item number. Has the book still gone? Oh, the book's still sold out that you've got on this one. But if you want to go for Fawn, £15.99, 852 347 is your item number. Your Timeless Beauty as well.
Yes, you are.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
So are you. If you want to go for your Timeless Beauty, £15.99. 596551 is your item number. If you want all 10...
How do you choose?
Well, this is how do you choose.
This is the problem. How do you choose?
30% of the overall stock now has gone of the big bundle that you've got on this one. 3 flexible payments of £30 is what you're looking at if you are in the club. 425583 is your item number. Please check out your baskets. We've got about 15 minutes of this large show that you've got on here. This large show? Of this live show that you've got on here. It's worth having a look at. I think that's what I said. I'm slightly unsure.
It's okay, it's fine. So remember using that beautiful character that I've used in there from the Great Show. What I'm going to do now is actually use the Great Show to show you how wonderful it can be. So the rest of the stamp, if you have a look, you've got your sentiments in there, you've got this absolute ingenious, beautiful set. And think about not just the main character you can use. This board is brilliant.
I like the book.
You can add
anything on
anything, any occasion. You can mask off the Paris and the Metro, but I have got this whole love affair with the whole Paris and the, you know, the showgirl thing. I love it. Absolutely love it. So you can do this 2 different ways. If you're doing a lot of heavy ink work, I suggest you pop a mask on first and then go over the top. But I'm just going to stamp straight on top, and then I'm going to show you some different methods of adding ink on top of this. Now, look at the size of the stamp you are getting. Also, I was chatting about this yesterday on my Facebook Live. If I grab one of my stamps, for instance, let's grab this one. Have a feel of one of my stamps.
I've been feeling the gut.
Feel the quality, the thickness.
Yeah.
But also, do you know what I love about it? Yeah, just feel it, right? What I love about it is, have you ever bought stamps and it's an absolute nightmare to get them off the carrier sheet because they twing and they stretch? It's no good. Look at mine.
Oh,
easy peasy.
Oh, whip them off.
And also, So, have you seen the thickness of my carrier sheets? These are not thin, these are not going to crinkle. You're going to have excellent quality that you can keep and they will last you a lifetime. Look after them and of course you can use them forever. Yes. So, now, I digress.
We very digress. Back to that book chapter again we were.
Off there again, are we? It's not Friday.
It's not Friday.
We only talk like that on Fridays.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to pick up this incredible stamp now. Now, when you do add this, I'm just going to move this over so you can see this. Always check you haven't got any air bubbles under there, because if it will grab, you're going to get that imprint. So if you do get an air bubble underneath, all you need to do is lift it up and then allow it to fall down naturally, or just give it a little squidge in the middle. Obviously with clean hands, because if you've got inky fingers, then yeah, it's not the greatest. So really, really easy. Remember the blackout pieces? These are your silhouette pieces.
3 dabs.
4.
4 dabs.
Yeah, nearly. But it's ingenious to use. It really, really is. So now we're just going to go straight over, fingertip dancing, and we've even given you all the little splats, all the little spots around it, which I really, really love. So I'm just going to pull that away. You can see already the crispness, the perfection of the stamping that you will get instantly from this. So I'm just going to pop this up now. And I'm going to take
very
a scent, isn't it?
Very cabaret.
I love
cabaret. It's got that. It does take me back.
It does, doesn't it? It's like razzmatazz, baby.
One singular sensation, top hat, cane.
That's all you need. There's nothing better, is there? I absolutely love it. I love it as well.
Tops.
There's nothing better, is there?
I love it.
So then I'm just adding one of my sentiments in there, really, really simple, the superstar. Then what I've previously done already is I've actually stamped and coloured her, and I'm going to reposition. I just see some jazz hands. Oh. But before I place her back in, we're going to do a little bit of ink work. So I'm going to work on the top of my Eureka now. This is what's so ingenious about working on Eureka. Look, you can still use your magnets through the top, which I love. So now I'm just going to grab some inks. Let's have a look. I've got some purple and some blues. I'm going to grab my Amala brushes. Super quick and simple. And I'm just going to add a little bit of colour. So on top, I'm just going to tap very gently, work on the edge and pull it in. So really, really simple technique. But then what happens is you get really rich without your heavy ink spots. Super, super simple. So on top of this now, I'm going to go into my Fandango. Yes, Fandango.
She's going into her Fandango.
This is what happens. This is life.
It's only a Thursday night.
Yeah, it's only a Thursday. But that's all good. So I'm just going to add a bit more colour around now. Super simple. Just build up that beautiful colour. So also what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of my Imala stencils. Super simple, and I will just place that. Now, I've actually used the glue dot to keep it into position. I'm just going to pop that one there because I don't want it to go too far. Now I'm going to grab some of my confetti.
Oh, the fan brush is coming.
Oh, it is, actually. I like the way you step back.
The fan brush is coming out.
So I've got dye ink, obviously, on the edges. Should I chase in with gold pearlescent ink? Shall I?
No, I've got another show after this. Do it to Yanis, it's his last show.
Of course it is.
You've got his very last show.
I know. Can you believe that? It's going to be so sad, bless him. So over the top now, really, really simple. I'm just splatting some colour around, super simple like so. But as I put that into my water now, what's going to happen is my water becomes beautifully gold. Yep. So I'm just going to add a little tiny tad and make that very transparent.
As if Shirley Bassey was here.
Oh, I know. As if she just popped in. And I'm just going to pick up as I go round the edge. Go round the outside.
Round the outside, round the outside.
Yeah. So you're picking up the water plus a little piece of the coloured that we're adding in here. Super simple. It's a great, easy technique. If you've invested in my apertures, you will love creating this. So lots of water now to dilute it around, and then you get that lovely drip effect as it goes over. I'm just going to release that now off of my paper, dry that off, and see how it encapsulates it all to the centre as well. Now, if you're liking my little water tub, look at this little love heart. Yeah. This was from Simon from Avigo. He treated me at Port Sunlight. Oh, yeah, they're handmade. Oh. And do you know what I love about it as well? Is do you know how many times I go to drink my paint water?
Oh, don't do that, love.
Or I paint with coffee and, oh, it's vintage.
Oh,
special, isn't
like
it?
Like these. Probably a Facebook page near you very soon.
Yeah, probably. So I'm just going to move these bits over so I don't get in an inky mess.
We've only got 4 minutes left.
Oh my gosh. What's happened? So I'm just going to turn this over onto reverse so I've got a nice clean surface to work on. I'm going to go straight onto the black with the white. Give yourself quite a nice thick edge. I think it frames it a lot better. Then we are going to take that fabulous background to add. Are you checking my lids are on? Thanks.
Yeah, just putting all the lids on so it dries up.
I like that.
A tidy home's a happy home.
Isn't it? Always.
What I've always said, tidy home's a happy home.
There
Nanny
we
used to say as well.
And now
deep clean Thursday.
Oh, love that.
Love a deep clean Thursday. 4 hours top to bottom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Brilliant.
I don't do it. It's every other Thursday because I'm here.
It's every other Thursday.
I have to work.
Now look at this. Pop your character back in. And there we go, my lovelies. Let's have a look at what I've been making.
Let's see what you've done. And then from there, and then. Oh.
Yeah. Look at that.
Pièce de résistance.
How much fun is that to create? Every single stamp is unique and different, and yet you can mix and match every single one of them together. Try something ingenious today with a marla, and you will be surprised what an artist it makes you feel.
Oh, I like that. That was like a little advert.
Oh, did you like that?
I like that. Like that a lot. Carley will be back 9 o'clock this evening with our Yanis that we've got a very last show here on Create
may cry.
and Craft. Make him cry.
Okay.
Make him cry. He was so close earlier.
Really?
He was so close to making him cry. He had tears in his eyes, bless
It's just that I'll just put onions everywhere. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Right, we've got 2 minutes to show you everything that you've got here. Let's do a sweeping pan. So you can see across them all that you've got on this one. So many different designs, but they all work together.
Exactly. They work together. They work standalone. If you are an artisan that does collect my fabulous Amala chapters, this is chapter 32. Brand new and exclusive here. You cannot get this anywhere else in the universe yet. Every single stamp is incredibly unique, so different, diverse. Why not step into Amala today? Oh, I think so, don't you?
I like these.
I know. I'm going to turn these round. Come on, let's show the size.
Go around.
So this is that beautiful Greatest Show. Now just look at the size, my friends. Don't think that when you look at the front that they are not going to be the ginormous stamps that I am known for, because they will be. Every single stamp will inspire you. You'll just get your mojo back. It's going to be so exciting.
You will indeed. Look at what you're getting on here. I thought you were doing them through. You look at them. They're big stamps, especially when we come down to things like the amazing book that you've got in this one. When you start talking about London.
But look at the London. Now, 3 different London stamps I have brought to you in my Amala collections. Every single one you cannot get for love nor money, my friends.
Is that one still there? Is it sold out again? Oh, it's all sold out again. It's all sold out again.
Individually, but if you're going for the pick 5, it will still be available, or the whole collection.
True. Thank you, Carley, my love.
Thanks, my darling.
You're back at 9.
I am indeed.
And then tomorrow at 10 and 2.
Oh, you know me so well.
I know you so well. I know your diary. That you've got on this one shop ahead that you're looking at across the board. For a pick and mix of a set of 5, or you can go for that big set of 10. If you're going for the big collection, 3 interest-free flexible payments of £30 is what you're looking at on this one. 425583 is your